Right, here we go, it's just a... Right, go on then, Edward. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, where you join me back in England. I'm back, and back in my Range Rover SVR. I have been travelling quite a lot, sort of like a week on the road. You would have seen the videos that I've been making. It's been really good fun to go to Monaco, drive my friend's McLaren 720S, which was awesome, and to drive the GT2 RS, which I didn't necessarily film because I have filmed that car before. And then after that, we went from there on a private jet to Basel, and then I went to Paris with Huawei, and then now I am back in England, and straight away I'm out and about. Today is a collection day, and it's not my collection day, funnily enough. It's another member of my family's, so I'm super happy for this. My sister, it is her collection day. So what has happened is I've basically got her a Mercedes A-Class. Yes, it is very exciting, and she is buzzing for this. It's really cool because she didn't really know what to do with cars. It's a member of your family. You're like, you know what, today's not about me. It's about her. I said to her, you don't mind if I film this, do you? She was like, no, because I was like, I want to keep my followers updated, everything that's happening. I was like, this is too good not to. And it's a little bit of a different car to what I would usually film on my channel. The place where I'm going today is Mercedes-Benz in Basingstoke, and they are going to be handing over the keys, and we're going to be enjoying it. We're going to fire up the Range Rover Sport SVR and head on my way. It's good. So I've nearly arrived at Mercedes Basingstoke. I've just parked around the corner waiting for my sister and everyone to arrive, and then we're going to convoy down together. I don't know if you can actually see, but it's totally filthy, and after doing a couple of hours on the road, yeah, it's not great. So I will have to get that cleaned ASAP, but just nice to be back in it, to be honest with you. It's whenever you go away and then you come back to these cars and you're like, yes, that's exactly what I missed, because yeah, it is absolutely epic. I actually think my parents haven't even seen this car, so they're going to be seeing it for the first time. I'm just rocking up in SVR like, hello. And I've now arrived at Mercedes-Benz Basingstoke, and this is all going to get underway. But before we go and see which car it exactly is, because you're all probably wondering, what the hell is your sister on board? I'm getting a bit excited. I just had a Red Bull, I need to calm down. We're gonna have a little look at some of the stock which they've got here, because whenever you go to dealerships there's always some cool stuff. Let's be honest, there always is. And I'm a Mercedes fan. I had an A45 for years, and it was like one of the best cars I've ever owned, to be honest, and I wish I never actually sold it. It was that good. Anyway, let's have a little look, because as you can see here, well, quite a nice sort of setting which is going on. The sun is going down. This is a Mercedes C63 AMG. I love these. I think they're really good, and this 17 plate looks amazing. I was just speaking to someone inside. He was saying that a new C63S is like 85 grand, which is a lot of money, but I just think they look great. I was straight away drawn to this. This is not an S, this is a C63, so not the S version. If I was going to get a C63S, that is exactly the one to get in terms of the doors and stuff. I just think it looks better. I think right now what's going on is papers are being signed, but while that is going on, we'll have a little look inside the showroom here. I drove one of these in Scotland, and it was mega to drive. It really was. I actually drove the S version. This is not the S. We'll look at the price in a minute, but they are incredible cars, and these are hitting the market now, which is incredible to see. I've said incredible twice, I'm not going to say it again, I would just said it again. But how good does that look with the black, with the silver wheels? I think that stands out really well. It is pretty pricey, it really is pretty pricey. It's got a sort of premium plus package and everything else, so it is kind of top of the range for what it is. In terms of interior, they are bossing it. I just think it makes such a difference. It makes older cars look outdated, to be honest with you. And then we look from the back, and you can see it's a cool bit of kit, and I like how this sort of wing bit goes up. I think it does on this model. Anyway, and then I came across this GLC 63S. What I really like is the roof rack and everything. I thought that looked really cool. The colour and the black wheels as well. It's a cool bit of kit, and I actually asked, I was like, how much is that out of chance? And they were like, yeah, that's like 80 grand. I was like, it's a lot of car for 80 grand. It isn't the facelifted version. Apparently that is coming very shortly. But for what you get, you're getting a lot of car, aren't you? Let's be honest. And then when you look in, so this doesn't have the facelifted sort of sat nav and stuff. And you can see now you're getting the dials and everything. And it is just looking a little bit outdated in comparison to what I just showed you with the other car. But obviously the interior isn't really nice, but these dials, it's just how a car like this is starting to look old, and the interior is mental. And here we go, it is time to take the covers off the cars, and we can see exactly what my sister has gone on board. This is a Mercedes A-Class A180D, and we're going to take the covers off so you guys at home can see it all. And I don't think my sister actually wants to be in this video. She's behind there and she's not going to be in it, and she's worried that you're all going to DM her. Right, here we go, it's just a... Right, go on then, Edward. Oh, there she is. What a beast. Round of applause. Hope you're all clapping at home. Look at that. That's my sister's new car. That is a very cool bit of kit. And this is, as I say, an A180D. We'll talk costs and stuff like that, exactly just how much this car costs and how much she's actually paying a month for this whip. But as you can see, it's a 2019 car, so brand spanking new. I've owned one new car before, but she's ahead of me on that one. Let's go around here and then we can see a little bit of just how they look from the back as well, because yeah, it is really cool little run around this is. So her car before was a Focus and she's gone to this, so obviously I'm very happy for her. And like I say, we will talk about finances. It's an amazing little run around. You can see behind it does say A180D. I like the sort of twin pipes that you've got as well. And this car does roughly 63 miles to the gallon. I'm going to tell her, blacking out those wheels. Right, let's have a little look inside it so then you guys can see. But when we go in, you can see as well, it's got the same sort of sat-nav as all the new Mercedes do, and it is epic. I don't think you actually realise just how cool this sat-nav actually is, but look at that. It is so nice in here, and with the touchpad in the middle and everything else. I like the seats. It's just cool, it really is. We'll have a little sit in there. Look at this, look how nice Mercedes interior are these days. It's incredible, it really is. All of this that you got here, sort of touchpad part there, everything, it's just cool. Cruise control, you name it, this car has got it. I love the touchpad, the fact that you can sort of play around with it. I'm not going to touch it because this is what she should be doing. As you can see, this car has done 4.6 miles, so it's literally brand spanking new. So what we got in here? We've got some more storage bit. Yeah, we've got a bit more storage in there. We've got a lovely USB thing. What we got in here? More sort of storage. You got the little paddle shift as well. So if we're going to talk finance, let's actually talk about a little bit of finances and how much it cost and how we sourced this car. So I sort of was looking around, looked online, was like, what do you kind of want? And it was more the fact of the monthly payments. The monthly payments is key to getting a car. I mean, I look at that, obviously I finance my cars, and the monthly payments really is the key. So this exact car costs around £28,000, which I think, brand spanking new, is a hell of a lot of value for money. 0 to 60 is actually 10 seconds, but let's forget that. She's not going to be hooning around, and she's not looking for performance. She's more looking for fuel economy. I think that is one of the things. But we're drifting off topic. But we're going to go back to the fact of just how much it costs. So I believe the deposit for this car was £2,000, which you pay straight away, and then the monthly payments are £350 a month. So personally, I think £350 a month for what you're getting is incredible, because you've got a better interior than my A45 ever had. £350 a month, and she's gonna have a lot of fun in it, but it's just a nice place to be. Hopefully I'll be able to go for a spin at some time soon, but I'm not going to ask that today. But look, dynamic mode and things like that, you got it all there. Look in the back, so we can actually see a little bit more in terms of in the back, so we can see what kind of room you got, because you're probably all wondering what kind of room you got in here. So yeah, it's quite lovely and spacious. Should have a look in the boot so we see what's in here. Here we go, we're in, sports fans. Are we in? Oh, we're in. Oh, lovely size boot. You can't go wrong with that boot. We like a good boot, ladies and gentlemen. And if we look in here, I don't know what's actually in here, to be fair. What's in here? Am I allowed to look in here? Oh, it's like a, don't know. Anyway, we'll shut that because I'm going to get in trouble. Really do like the front of the new Mercedes and the kind of new grille that they're going for. Let's all calm down. The A-Class is coming through, sports fans. Oh, yes. There we go. Look at that. Woo! It looks sick. It's actually sick with the new lights on the back as well. It's literally the same as my old car, A45. Look at that. That is awesome. What's he done to that? This A45 is insane. Remus exhaust on the back, massive diffuser. It's been lowered. There's not much to go on the rear sort of arch. There's not much there, but have a look at that. How cool is that? I mean, that is so low to the ground. I mean, is this on air? I mean, it must be. That is awesome. That looks really, really cool. Probably a bit low for me, but A45, I miss mine so much, and that's very cool. Massive diffuser. Look at the size of the diffuser on that thing. So we just put the car outside, and this is obviously where they park the cars. Where, look at what it says there, another completely satisfied customer. There we go. Before I head on my way and let my sister take control of this wagon, I'm going to show you a little bit the sat nav and just how it looks like when you're in here, because it's very cool. And the lovely man Edward, who's just been very kind to us, he's been very friendly. So if you come down to Mercedes-Benz Basingstoke, Edward will look after you. As you can see, this is all very, very cool. Navigation, everything. It's just mad, but I just love how now with these current Mercedes, this digital dials and everything, it's just a very, very, very nice place to be. Info here. What else have we got? Yeah, info. What's on info? What's that? Oh, fuel consumption. Everything else. Very cool. Anyway, so I won't break anything, but it is a very nice place to be. And oh look, here we go. We can move all this around and see what's going on here. 327 miles of range left. Everything else. It is ready to go. So there we go. I am now on my way back to London. I've just stopped off for fuel. Classic with this car. It just seems to be my second home. Welcome to my second home. But an amazing day had, and very, very happy for my sister for purchasing this Mercedes A180D. The car is awesome. She's already having many happy miles. I've had her on the phone going, it's awesome, it's awesome. But massive thank you to Mercedes-Benz Basingstoke for accommodating us today. I'm sure you would have had it with if you've seen your mum, your dad, your sister, your cousin, your brother, anyone collecting a car. It brings everyone together, and I really did enjoy it. It was not about me at all. Obviously, I was part of the whole process of trying to find the car. We found the right car. She has just got a really good job, and that has put her in a position to buy it. And that's something which, as a brother, you just sort of look at it and you're like, you know what? Fair play, because it just really, when I was looking in the interior, it's incredible. Like, it just looks amazing, and she won't even have to fuel it up, where I'm going to be fueling this up constantly. And yeah, I wish her many happy miles in this car. She didn't want to be on camera, so a lot of you guys might have clicked on this video potentially to see my sister on camera. She didn't want to be on camera, so we left her out. But who knows, maybe you'll see that car around and you'll meet her one day. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, thank you to Mercedes-Benz Basingstoke. Maybe we'll see that car once again on the channel. Who knows? Just call her up like, hey, do you want to do a track race? And also, this week, there is a massive, hang on, next week, not this week, next week, there is a massive announcement coming in regards to racing. So next week, you're going to see my announcement, and I said I was going to be returning to racing. Well, you're going to see all about it next week. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I will see you all very soon.